Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Taru and today it is time for my 9th update for Panda palette. And it is this little dude right here. And I must say, it is not the most exciting month, but there is still some progress to see. But you might have noticed I have skipped some videos this past month and I'm already late filming this one, and I was very late filming my Panda's eyeshadows and everything. Yeah, short health update. I'm not doing well, and now it seems that the likely reason is that my iron levels are low again, despite of me eating supplements every other day for the past 4 years. So that's fun. But since I have a chronic inflammation disease, rheumatism, my levels, like the ferritin levels, might not be accurate, and they are not showing low enough levels, even though my body is breaking apart. So I am not allowed to get the infusion from the public healthcare, so I might have to go to the private sector and pay myself sick for getting better. I guess that's nothing new for the American watchers, but in Finland we used to have a pretty good public health care system, which is now getting worse and worse every day. And yeah, that's fun. I also have a nice allergic reaction here because we had to take a heart film, like 24-hour heart measure thingy, because I have some extra beats or not enough beats or too many beats and then pauses or something going on. So yeah, I'm itchy. But I'm still standing. I'm still standing or sitting. But yeah, this one has also suffered from my lack of energy. But there is still progress. I'm wearing everything, not everything from here, but like a lot of things from here now, as you might have guessed. So let's see what I was able to do. First, compare for last month's picture. There's not too much left, but there is still product left. But I have used everything in here at least once, which is every month the minimum goal for myself. So let's just go through everything. This one, there's not much, but I have been using it only as an inner corner shadow, so then it goes slowly. I used it 4 times since the last update, and that is now 29 total uses, and it is thin. And this one is also getting very thin. I used this one also 4 times. I used them together, and that is now 26. So you can see that I use this all over the lid, this mainly as an inner corner shadow, so this goes way quicker. And yeah, they have a very similar formula, these two, and then these 4 are kind of similar. Moving on to this one, that is all over my lids, and that is the only time this month I have used this shadow, and I am not far away from side pan, so when I will be able to hit that, then I feel like the progress shows better. But yes, once, and that is 17 times total. And this one didn't have pan. I had a slightly dip in there, but 17 uses is pretty much the whole pan that you see now. Is what I was able to make with 70 uses. You can tell my brain is very slow. This one, in the inner corners of my eyes. I have used this one 4 times because I have used it with other shades in here as well, and that is total 26. But this one, I had pan in it, so yeah. But I have used this one also almost all over the lid, like mostly, and then I use this more than I use this per use, I guess. But yes, 26 total, 4 since the last update. This one I've used once. I don't particularly like this one, but it's fairly soft, so it goes quite quickly. I think you can even tell the one use difference. And total is 21, and I had barely used this one before I started fully panning this one. Maybe I had used it once or something, but there was no dip, so it goes quite quickly. This one, the only lonely matte shadow left. I used this one 4 times as well, and that is now 33 uses. It didn't have pan, I don't think, in the beginning of the year, but I had used it. And now, today, I decided that I'm gonna repress it. Probably after this video, so I can show you what it looks like repressed, because yeah, I tried it with a bigger, fluffier brush today as kind of like my second crease color, kind of like the first, because the first one was very light, and I kind of like it spread out thinner like that. So I'm gonna repress it so that I can use it kind of like I used So from the Norvina as like kind of the first noticeable crease color or transition shade, whatever. So yeah, it's gonna get repressed, but you can already see the inner ring quite nicely. And then this dude is getting very, very small. I have used that one 5 times since the last update, and that is now 51. And it's thin, but it's chunky. So every time I use it with a very thin outer corner brush, yeah, I get a chunk out of it. So there's, well, if I wear a lot of these purple looks, I maybe could get it done for next update, but I'm not gonna make any promises since I don't think next month is gonna be my strongest either. Then we have the last dude over here. I used it twice, and that is now 13 uses, and it was barely used when I started. So this is what I've got, and this is also very, very creamy, like the creamiest from the whole palette. This I think is the second creamiest, and then the 2 pinky and peachy shades were just chunky creamy, but this is smooth creamy. Very, very scientific terms. But yeah, I have now realized that I like this best with purples, because it has the purple base and then the teal flip. I tried it with like blues, greens. I've tried it with any other, but purples is the best. And then it kind of, all of these I like with a purple crease, purple nuts. Well, this goes with everything of these. So, and this one. So basically these 4 now get used with these 2. And then we'll see who is gonna be left when everything else is gone. These I think I might still put my focus more on these two. Because we are getting towards the winter times when I'm gonna feel like this every day. And not like this. Although this I have worn some Christmases, I feel like. But anyway, now it's the time to get these two done, and there's barely any left. So the goal is to get these done first. I mean, this might run out first just because there's so little left, but focus on these. I am also panning some eyeshadows in, pan those eyeshadows that go well with this, that I might be wearing today as well. So it's a balance, but these two are not gonna be the focus. Okay, how much product was I able to use this past month? I don't know if partly it is because the weather has gotten more drier and cooler, so if the moisture is leaving the air and the packaging, but I used 0.4 grams, which is surprising, but I think a lot of it was this one, because there's noticeable, maybe from here as well, but anyway, I'm mumbling, sorry. 0.4 grams, because the previous 2 months I used 0.2 and that was not good. So in that sense, this past month was better, although, well, the past month, yeah. Anyway, the summer hasn't been good, we all know that. But maybe now I start feeling more like eyeshadows again, or like makeup in general, because it's not too hot anymore, thank goodness. So we'll see. Every other day I feel like I can finish everything, and then every other day I'm like, I'm never gonna finish this one and this one and this one, and I don't know, this is going slowly even though I used, but we'll see. We will see. It would be nice to finish the whole palette in 1 year, so I'm gonna try, because I've never done that, because yeah, I'm still working on obviously a lot of shadows in my Panda Palette leftover project pan, and it took me 2.5 years to finish Norvina, but I feel like we have a chance here. So let's see. That is all for today, and now since I'm sitting here, I'm gonna repress that one shadow and then edit and get this up before it's even more late from my own schedule. That is everything. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, even though my videos have been like, I've missed updates and missed my own schedule and everything, so thank you. Also, thank you for commenting. I'm reading the comments, but I just haven't had the brain power to respond, but I appreciate all of you. So thank you, and I hope to see you next time, and I hope that is not too far away in the future. Bye.